Hello and welcome. You're watching Rev Sports. I am Vaibhav Tripathi and with me is Debashish Sen. And in this video, we'll talk about the match, the qualifier 2 which was played between the Gol Gallants and the Colombo Caps. It was again a high octane clash between two of the best batting powerhouses in the tournament. And what a game it was. If you look at the start of the match, it felt like Gol Gallants will win easily once they ran through the top order of Colombo. But the way Colombo middle order fought back in the game, that is why they were able to post a total of 170 plus. And but later it was competitive. Obviously, in a knockout game, if you post anything over 170 plus, then it is a challenging total. But the way Sam Harper, the informed Sam Harper and Charit Aslanka batted that 100 plus run partnership between the two batters, it almost took the game away from Colombo Caps and propelled Gaul to the final where they will meet anchor Jaffna Kings, the defending champions for the fourth time in this tournament. And yes, we will be talking about what happened in the qualifier two. Devashish, first let's start with Colombo's batting because they lost early wickets, but then they fought back really well, much like what they did against Candy Royals as well. It's just that on a wicket which was so flat where the same team scored over 200 in the last game, they couldn't post a match winning total. Yes, it was competitive, but it was not match winning.
Rightly put, Vaibhav, by you. I mean, obviously, it wasn't a match-winning total given the scores that we have witnessed in Premadasa Stadium. Means we have seen scores in excess of 200, even 242 was not safe. Means obviously, Gol Gallants almost chased that total against anchor Jaffna Kings in that qualifier one. So I think 176 wasn't going to be tough for this Gol Gallants batting order, given the form Sam Harper been. Obviously, very few would have known him, but he has just shown his mark to be the highest scorer among the overseas cricketer in the history of LPL. That speaks volumes about Sam Harper. Also, Charit Asalanka, four half centuries for him. So I think Gol Gallants has the firepower in their batting. But obviously, if you have to talk about Colombo Caps, their fielding has been a big letdown. Two catches went begging, means and that too against Sam Harper. One by Janit Lianage in the boundary line, and the other one Jamie Nisham. So I think that is also has had to be factored in, and it as you rightly put, means 176 at the Premadasa surface. It was always going to be tough.
Especially the given the bowling that you have, you only had one Vanuja Sahan. Milan Ratnaki, yes, he's been very good in the slog overs, but there are always questions who will take wickets up front. If Shahnawaz Dani is not firing in the power play, then who will do the job? Mujibur Rahman, Shahnawaz Dawani have been the most consistent wicket takers, but apart from that, yes, Vanuja Sahan was brilliant. He was brilliant last night as well, but couldn't take a wicket, and that's where you cannot get let a team get away with 100 run partnership when you are only defending 177. So that went wrong for Colombo Caps. Obviously, the captaincy was not also up to the mark from Kamindu Mendes. If you talk about that, if you drop catches as an international players, Janit Lianage, James Neesham, both are international players, both are capped players for their national team. So if you do that, then obviously there's an old saying, catches wins matches, and if you drop catches, then this is what is going to happen. That's what happened to Colombo Caps. But one thing that I have to mention about yesterday's game was Dasun Shanaka's inspirational leadership. When Colombo Caps came out to bat first, it was not Akif Javed or Tharindu Ratnake who took the new ball. It was Charit Aslanka who took the new ball. And what he did, he took a couple of wickets, including the important wicket of Kambindu Mendes. I think that really made the difference. Dasun Shanaka was proactive as a leader. He was not so up to the mark in the qualifier one. He learned from his mistakes. Gaul bowlers learned from their mistakes, and that's why they were able to contain a batting lineup, a good batting lineup like Colombo Caps below 200. I think in the first inning itself they won the game,
Yes.
and the batters made sure that there were no last minute hiccups. The run rate was always in control, the required run rate. So yes, that was it. Gaul are through to the final where they will meet anchor Jaffna Kings once again. And in the next video of LPL 2026, we will preview the big final between the two teams that have played so much against each other in this tournament already. And one last hurdle for both the teams. Let's see what happens, but we'll as I said, do watch that preview video as well, which we will post later on, and keep following Rev Sports for everything related to LPL 2026. Thank you for watching this video.
আপনারা যদি মাল্টি স্পোর্ট কাভারেজ দেখতে চান বা ফলো করেন তাহলে কিন্তু একটাই ডেস্টিনেশন, রেভ স্পোর্টস। আমার বলতে দ্বিধা নেই যে বোধহয় আপনারা জেনে গেছেন, সেটা প্যারিস হোক, গ্লাসগো হোক, ইংল্যান্ড হোক, অস্ট্রেলিয়া হোক, ক্রিকেট হোক, উইমেন্স ক্রিকেট হোক, কমনওয়েলথ গেমস হোক, এশিয়ান গেমস হোক, অলিম্পিক্স হোক, আমরা কিন্তু সব জায়গায় থাকবো এবং আপনাদের জন্য অন গ্রাউন্ড কাভারেজ নিয়ে পৌঁছে যাব। তাই একটাই কাজ করুন, লাইক, শেয়ার আর সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন, আর নোটিফিকেশান বেলটা বাজিয়ে দিন। তাহলেই আপনাদের একদম ঘরে পৌঁছে যাবে বেস্ট অলিম্পিক এবং ক্রিকেটের কাভারেজ। লাইক, শেয়ার অ্যান্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব রেড স্পোর্টস বাংলা।